Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Terri-Lynne South. I am both a dietitian and a medical practitioner. I'm a specialist GP. And the reason I am here is I'm the current chairperson of the RACGP, that's the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners, specific interest group in obesity medicine. I'm speaking to you today from the Turrbal lands, and I'd like to pay my respect to the elders past and present of our First Nations people. Thank you so much to the Obesity Collective for giving me the opportunity to talk about changing perspectives in regards to obesity and obesity management. I'm very lucky to be here, and I could talk underwater and forever about obesity management. And I had to limit myself to only talking about one option. Next slide, please, Nancy. And I want to talk about people living with obesity and their access to care from the viewpoint of a general practitioner and how general practitioners can actually help improve patient access and care to both prevention, screening and treatment. Most people will see their GP as their first port of call for health concerns. In fact, the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare states that on average, Australians see a GP for a consultation anywhere between 5 to 6 times per year. And we know that more than 1 in 3 Australians meet the definition of obese. With these two statistics, I think it underscores the potential for general practitioners to help patients living with obesity. GPs are often that first access point for healthcare, and therefore GPs are in a great position to do much to help change perspectives on obesity and help change access to care. GPs see people living with obesity every single day, yet these same GP patients struggle to access support. And why is this? I think there are many reasons, but stigma is one of the most significant barriers. GPs can reduce stigma perpetuated in healthcare by promoting better understanding of the science and complexity of obesity. We need education of healthcare practitioners. We also need education of patients and education of the public that the science of obesity shows us that we are living in complex drivers as well as our genetics, and it's not the sole individual's responsibility to manage their obesity in themselves or in their offspring. I think education also needs to show why it's so difficult to maintain any sort of weight loss or even to prevent obesity, and that there are better ways to diagnose and manage obesity compared to 25 years ago. I also believe that GPs can reduce stigma by simple measures such as the physical environment in their own practice, waiting at consultation rooms. Having weight and size appropriate chairs and equipment is a very small but achievable start that all GPs and other primary healthcare practitioners can do. GPs can also reduce obesity stigma by helping change the perspectives in regards to obesity is chronic, it's complex, and we do need a multi-pronged approach from the top down, but also the bottom up. There is much scope for GPs to change the dialogue around obesity. We can reduce stigma and discrimination and participate more in prevention, screening, and evidence-based management. I've been a healthcare practitioner for more than 25 years. And if I look back and think about all the things that has changed in our understanding of obesity and obesity management, it really has come a long way. But that new information has not trickled down to my colleagues, and it certainly hasn't trickled down to patients and the public. We talk about patients living in a larger body needing to be brave to approach their healthcare practitioners about their concerns. But I also encourage GPs to also be brave within their routine patient care by routinely assessing obesity clinical markers and asking patients in a non-judgmental way if they have concerns about weight-related health conditions. We need to be open, we need to be non-judgmental, and we need to be patient care focused. I encourage grassroots GPs to take a special interest in obesity management and prevention. Thank you for listening to me today.